Alright, what's up guys? Today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and the future that I think it has. So for those that don't know me, my name is Mark and I'm a software developer currently living in Tokyo, Japan. I also do a little bit of work in the crypto space, so I think I have a good perspective for how all this stuff works. For those that don't know what Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency based off of the blockchain. There are many other altcoins or alternative cryptocurrencies out there, but Bitcoin is probably the most famous and popular one. Let's imagine we were looking at your bank account and we were looking through all the transactions from your bank. So let's imagine that you had $10 going to Amazon, $40 going to your gas station, and $1,000 coming in from work. So we have plus 1,000 minus 10 minus 40, which would equal $950 that you have in your account, and that's in your bank account. But now the only people who actually know that is your bank and you trust that your bank will keep all of your transactions in a logical order, and you'll trust that they won't cheat and say that you actually owed Amazon $50 and your work only gave you $900 and then they pocketed a little bit of that. So what the blockchain does, as opposed to the bank being the one who controls all of your transactions, it's you that is able to control the transactions. And not just you, it's everyone in the entire world. So the blockchain is just these transactions, and the transactions are public. So everybody can see it. And it's not you as in your name. So let's imagine your name was Bob and then you were transacting with Amazon. You wouldn't actually know who the people were. So if you're Bob, it wouldn't say Bob here and Amazon here. It would just say some long string of numbers and that's equal to Bob, and then some long string of numbers and that's equal to Amazon. And that's what the blockchain is. It's pretty simple. Bitcoin has the best branding out of any cryptocurrency. When people think of cryptocurrency, they think of Bitcoin. When people think of the blockchain, they think of Bitcoin. If people are going to get invested at all, they're going to buy Bitcoin. People are talking about Bitcoin because its price is the highest out of any cryptocurrency at all, and that may be one of the reasons that it continues to be part of the future, because people believe that it has value. Now, there are many other cryptocurrencies out there that I think may be actually better than Bitcoin, and they might have better technical specs, but they don't have the same branding and name recognition that Bitcoin has. So therefore, I think that Bitcoin may be the future due to that. Also, I think that the Bitcoin network is going to be better in the future and become faster in the future because of the Lightning Network. So right now the Bitcoin network can only process maybe around 10-20 transactions a second, which is very, very few. The Visa network can process thousands of transactions a second. But the reason that is because all of the transactions happen on the blockchain. But with the Lightning Network, there's going to be a series of transactions that happen off the chain. So if this is the blockchain, the Lightning transaction, how it works is the chain will be here, which is this series of transactions. They will process transactions off the chain, and then eventually they'll move the transaction back onto the chain. So over here they can do all kinds of transactions, any number of transactions, and then once they're eventually done, they can put it back on the chain, and it will be much faster than if you just did all the transactions on the train, on the chain here, not on the train, on the chain. Plus, Bitcoin has a lot of the top research scientists and developers working on it. Honestly, probably I think the most important thing about Bitcoin is people believe it has value. Regardless of if it's the fastest or the best or the most technically sound, those aren't necessarily going to be the coins that win. When people think of Bitcoin and when people think of the blockchain, they think that it has value. And when they think of the blockchain, they think of Bitcoin. And if people believe that Bitcoin has value, therefore it's worth something. So even if 100 years from now, Bitcoin is not the true winner, I believe that it will still have value. But honestly, Bitcoin is not perfect, and I made a whole nother video explaining, I think, the downsides of Bitcoin and what I think about that. So if you like videos like this, make sure you like and subscribe to learn more. And let me know in the comments what you like about Bitcoin or you dislike about Bitcoin. Are you a fan or do you prefer some other alternate coin? Let me know. I'd love to hear it. Alright, have a good one. See you guys in the next one.